in our beautiful and beloved homeland, Kashmir. My name is Dr. Shafalika Bhan Kotwal, and I am the UK coordinator of Global Kashmiri Pandit Diaspora, and I'll be a host for today along with my colleague Neerja Kaul Sadhu, who is the international coordinator of Global Kashmiri Pandit Diaspora. I am currently based in London and am a psychiatrist by profession, but I'm originally from Safakadil. Some of you might remember that in 2024, Global Kashmiri Pandit Diaspora, along with Jammu Kashmir Vichar Manch and other partnering organizations, organized a highly successful conclave in New Delhi, which was attended by intellectuals, community activists, and leading members of the civil society. We passed a resolution then that the next Kashmiri Pandit conclave will be held in our homeland, Kashmir. We originally planned this event for September 2024. However, local elections were announced and we had to postpone it till September 2025. Again, due to tragic events in Pahalgam, we were unable to host it then. So here we are on this iconic and historic day of 13th of June 2026 in our homeland Kashmir with Pragash, the first light, so named because after a prolonged period of separation, it is high time that the first light starts becoming visible. The two-day conclave marks the culmination of a highly emotional, fascinating and mesmerizing 7-day heritage tour, the details of which we are going to share later on. The heritage tour for me and for those of you who joined us, especially our youth, was not just a journey back to Kashmir, it was an act of civilizational reconnect. Because our next generation needs to have a living and thriving relationship with the land of their forefathers. The conclave marks a historic and symbolic collective return initiative. The event aims to celebrate the timeless legacy, intellectual contributions, cultural heritage, resilience, and aspirations of the Kashmiri Pandit community under the unifying theme of Exile to Excellence, the Kashmiri Pandit journey of resilience, renaissance, and return. Over the next 2 days, we will interact with eminent personalities from our community, including world-renowned entrepreneurs like Arvind Tikku, distinguished scholars like Professor Amitabh Mattu, parliamentarians like Vivek Tankha. We will also hear from our PM package employees who are our community ambassadors in the valley. We'll also hear from delegates from Jagati Township. We'll have roundtable discussions on community outreach, political engagement, and social cohesion. We'll have interactive sessions with youth leaders, civil society representatives, and entrepreneurs. This conclave is our opportunity to discuss the future roadmap of our community and our future generations. We will end both days with a cultural program celebrating our vibrant culture, language, and music. We have been overwhelmed by the extensive support that we have received from the community across the globe, and for this we are extremely grateful. This is truly an event by the community, of the community, and for the community. 7 leading community organizations have collaborated to organize the Global Kashmiri Pandit Heritage Tour and Conclave, along with 30 other partnering organizations. The 7 organizations are Global Kashmiri Pandit Diaspora, Jammu Kashmir Vichar Manch, Sanjeevani Sharda Kendra, Kashmir Overseas Association US, Youth All India Kashmiri Samaj, All Minority Employees Association of Kashmir, Kashmiri Pandit Association Mumbai. As I said, in addition, we have had the support of various community groups across the world, and we are truly humbled and grateful for that. So please sit back, and enjoy the next 2 days in our beautiful homeland, Kashmir. On this note, I would like to invite my co-host, Neerja Kaul Sadhu, to talk about the Heritage Tour.
Namaskar, Sairni. My name is Neerja Kaul Sadhu. I am basically from Ranawari, but currently I live in US, New Jersey. As we initiate the process of two-day conclave, it is pertinent to mention the recently concluded Global KP Heritage Tour as of June 12th. Our collective journey was remarkable for being magical, overwhelming, enriching, and inspiring. Our yatra was a pilgrimage started on June 6th from Hari Parbat. Chatti Patshahi, Mata Kheer Bhavani Temple, Swami Lakshman Ji's ashram at Ishwar, Zitier, the divine blessings of Mata Zesta Temple. Shalaputri, Devibal, Mata Bhadrakali in Kupwara district, Kheer Bhavani Tikkar, Darshan at Sharda Temple, Titwal, and Holy Dip in beautiful Krishna Ganga was highly enriching and rejuvenating. Shankaracharya Temple, Mata Rapabhavani Temple, and a brief stop at Chashme Shah Sahibi was completely enriching and Abhinav Gupta Gufa, Bhagwan Gopinath Ji's ashram, Sheetalnath, and Ganpatya Temple. These blessings could not have been possible if all of you and all of us haven't gotten together to make this. Especially young kids, revealed inspiring enthusiasm and positivity amongst certain difficulties. Ladies and gentlemen, standing here today in Srinagar after 36 years, it's a moment of struggle for me to fully put into words. This land is not just a place for me, it is memory, identity, belonging. Every street, every chinar tree, every whisper of the wind carries echoes of a life once lived, a home once known. I stand before you not only as an individual, but as a voice shaped by the experience of exile, an experience shared by many who are here and who could not join us here. Thousands of Kashmiri Pandits who were forced to leave behind their homes, their temples, their neighborhoods, and a way of life that had flourished here for generations. For us, the passage of time has not erased the memory, it has in many ways deepened it. We have carried Kashmir in our hearts through stories told to our children, through festivals observed far from home, through a longing that never quite faded. Returning today brings a mix of emotions, grief for what was lost, gratitude for what remains, and hope for what could still be rebuilt. Returning today brings a mix of emotions. This conclave is an opportunity not just to reflect on that past, but to shape the future. A future where return is not symbolic but real, where dignity, security, and trust are restored for every community that calls Kashmir home. We must acknowledge the pain of the past with honesty. Healing cannot begin without recognition. The future of Kashmir cannot be built on silence, not on division. It must be built on an understanding, compassion, and courage to move forward together. To the younger generation who may know the story only through fragments, I urge you to bridge, learn from the past, but do not inherit the divisions. Build a Kashmir that's open, inclusive, and forward-looking. And to those of us who return after decades, let this not be just a visit of remembrance, but the beginning of renewed connection. Home is not only where we once lived, it is where we are willing to rebuild together. Today, I do not stand here with any bitterness. I stand here with hope that one day no Kashmiri will feel like a stranger in their own land. So let this gathering mark the start of that journey. Thank you.